Are you an existing iGUIDE service provider? Are you wondering what's new with iGUIDE Premium Floor Plans? Want to see a demo of an iGUIDE Enhanced Premium Floor Plan? Stay tuned. Hi all, I am the digital twin of Dan Smigrod, founder of the We Get Around Network Forum. Today is Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. You're watching the WGAN-TV Podcast for digital twin creators shaping the future of real estate today. We have an awesome show for you. iGUIDE releases enhanced premium floor plans with furniture, fixtures, appliances, objects, and cabinetry. Our WGAN-TV Podcast guest host is Tom Sparks, founder and CEO of ScanYourSpace, a division of Sparks Media Group.
Today, I wanted to talk to you about a new feature that iGUIDE has recently released, which is adding furniture to premium floor plans. Let's take a look. So here we have a page on iGUIDE's website, and it talks about visualizing how a home lives and flows. Smarter space visualization with enhanced iGUIDE premium floor plans. So previously, when you would get a floor plan from iGUIDE, it would be without furniture and objects. So I would typically order the premium floor plans that included fixed furniture like toilets, tubs, sinks, refrigerators, that sort of thing. But aside from that, there was no other furniture in the house. Here now you can see that they've added in furniture such as a sofa, a table, chairs, car in the garage, that sort of thing. It talks about why this is useful and helpful. I get asked by agents, what can you do to help me market this property? And previously with our floor plans, we weren't able to offer any option that showed furniture on the floor plans themselves. And so iGUIDE came up with this idea to start putting in furniture. So there's a facts section on here that talks about kind of all this. And it says, can furniture and objects be added to an empty space to make it look furnished? And it says iGUIDE Premium includes enhanced 2D visuals that represent existing furniture and objects captured during scanning. It does not add virtual or staged furniture to empty spaces. If a room is unfurnished, it will appear that way on the floor plan. Now that's important to know because this is not a virtual staging option for floor plans. There are services out there like that, but with iGUIDE, what this is doing is they're taking existing furniture and they're recreating it on the floor plan. What's the price to include more detailed furniture and objects and object items in my floor plan? It is included free with iGUIDE Premium at no additional cost. What objects are available? There's 40 objects currently available. A new update coming should have a total of 124 objects. It's saying that the newest update brings mostly furniture that would be seen in a residential setting, chairs, couches, tables, etc., but also some commercial furniture and mechanical objects like water softeners, electrical panels, server towers, etc. And they have a list of complete objects that we can click on. We're not able to make changes to furniture. We are able to hide the furniture choices though, and I'll show you how to do that. Placements determined by a combination of visual representation and practical accuracy. In residential spaces, furniture is positioned for optimal fit, function, and scale. How do I request changes? An update request must be created in the portal with a detailed description of desired changes. Please note that a processing fee of $15 US dollars or 20 Canadian dollars applies for this service. So if we look at a virtual tour that I have of this listing here, you'll see that there's a table, a sofa, and the table's here, and so the table's there on the floor plan. Sofa, coffee table, chairs. We'll go upstairs. Here's the bedroom, and there's a bed. Now let's say that this looks a little too cluttered and the agent says, hey, we don't want any furniture showing. We can go into our iGUIDE. We can go to the edit view. We can scroll down and it says here freestanding objects. Do we want to show objects or do we want to hide objects? And you'll see down here they disappeared. So they're showing them. and there's hiding them. There is an option for industry default, and I'm not sure what that option's for. But we do have the option to turn them on and off. And you want to make sure you hit the save button and then refresh, and it should be reflected. This is pretty cool. I think it'll be useful for agents. Floor plans are becoming a thing that a lot of agents are ordering above and beyond 3D virtual tours. But having furniture represented on the floor plan is helpful for showing the flow of a house, ideal placement for furniture. A lot of times when we're in a house, houses look bigger when there's no furniture in it. And it's not until we get our bed and our dresser and everything in there that it's like, okay, this room is not as big as we thought it was. So by being able to show furniture in the house on the floor plan, I think it would eliminate a lot of tire kickers, if that makes sense. And so that when people get to the house, when buyers get to the house and are interested in seeing the property, they're that much more interested and will potentially make an offer on it because, they like what they've seen online. And so, the more media, I always say that you can put out about a listing, the more eyes you'll get on it, which can translate into multiple offers and a higher chance that your property will sell for what you're asking for or even above what you're asking for. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So I think it's a good thing, and I can't wait to see what other furniture they add. And I would hope that they would branch off into the other industries such as commercial and industrial and add more items on there, maybe generators and things that are found in commercial spaces or industrial spaces, hospitals, things like that.
Thanks, Tom. Got follow-up questions for Tom? Go to www.sparksmediagroup.com or www.ScanYourSpace.com or post your questions to the We Get Around Network Forum at www.wegetaroundnetworkforum.com. Also, subscribe to the Sparks Media Group YouTube channel at Sparks Media Group. For all WGAN-TV podcast episodes, look for WGAN-TV in your favorite podcast app or go to www.wgan-tv.com. Thank you for watching this episode of the